What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of ezBUCKETz. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are gonna love, especially if you're a Lakers fan. We just got an official report that when talking about Andre Drummond, once he clears waivers, he will be signing with the Lakers. This is confirmed. For this video, we're going to be looking at the Lakers' new look roster, talking about some potential lineups that I believe they're going to be looking into, and simply talking about the overall impact of AD, Andre Drummond. So if you're a Lakers fan and you want to know more, you're going to like this video. But quickly, before I get on with the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and you love basketball, welcome to ezBUCKETz. My name is Soom, and I make basketball videos every single day. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. It would help out the channel a lot. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about the Lakers. The Lakers getting Andre Drummond is an absolutely amazing thing for you Laker fans. When talking about this year's NBA trade deadline, the Lakers were expected to make a blockbuster trade, be active, be aggressive, but after making 0 trades, some Laker fans were getting worried that they weren't gonna do anything, that Rob Pelinka and LeBron were just gonna sit back. But oh boy, guys, the news today is crazy. The Lakers are getting Andre Drummond, another AD, to be their front court player. The news came out today from Adrian Woj at about 1:46. He tweets, once Andre Drummond clears waivers at 5 p.m. Eastern, which is today, he intends to sign with the Lakers. His agent Jeff Schwartz of XL Basketball tells ESPN. This is big news because the Lakers need somebody right now that can be a dominant center to protect the rim and simply be a very strong, impactful presence. The fact that the Lakers this year made 0 trades to improve their roster during the deadline, I'm just happy that in the buyout market, they were able to get the most popular player available. If you guys don't know how good Andre Drummond is, or don't know what he's about, I'm gonna show you his stats. This season, playing for the Cavaliers, he's averaged 17.5 points. He was one of the best rebounders, averaging 13.5 rebounds a game, 2.6 assists, 1.6 steals, and 1.2 blocks. Andre Drummond is simply a beast at the center position. And the fact that the Lakers are getting him on a rest of the year contract at a veteran's minimum to help them win the championship, it's a bang for the buck. Andre Drummond is 100% worth more than that veteran's minimum. A lot of Laker fans this year do not like Marc Gasol as their starting center, and I believe with the Lakers getting Andre Drummond, he will instantly be their starting center, have Montrez off the bench, and then Marc Gasol could shift from the starting center spot to the third option. And I believe this is a great idea for the Los Angeles Lakers. With Andre Drummond being 27 years old, he is currently in his prime. I honestly believe the impact he'll make on the Lakers, it'll simply be at a high positive. Ever since the beginning of the season, Laker fans everywhere were talking about the Lakers, and if there's one area they have to improve on, it's at their center position, and them getting Andre Drummond, it makes a lot of sense. But a lot of you Laker fans still believe the Lakers should take a shot blocker, a player that can protect the rim at a high level, players like JaVale McGee, players like Hassan Whiteside, and of course, I'm gonna be honest, Andre Drummond isn't the best rim protector, but what's very special about Drummond is his steals. He's averaging 1.6 steals per game, and the fact that a center can be a focal point defensively, especially on those on-ball defensive sets, and of course, being great at interceptions, Andre Drummond is great for that, and with the Lakers struggling in that area as well, they're not getting a lot of steals, Drummond could fit right in on the defensive end. The Lakers have always been known to be a defensive team, one of the better ones, and with Andre Drummond being recognized as one of the best defensive players, he's gonna fit right in. We heard in yesterday's news that the Brooklyn Nets ultimately ended up signing LaMarcus Aldridge from the Spurs. In my opinion, I was actually shocked because I thought Aldridge would go to the Lakers, joining LeBron and AD. And the fact that the Brooklyn Nets got Aldridge and Blake off the buyout market, the Brooklyn Nets this year just look so strong. I do believe the Brooklyn Nets are going to the NBA Finals, and they're going to see the Los Angeles Lakers there. This year's Finals is going to be absolutely amazing. But I got some good news for you Laker fans. The Lakers got the best player in the buyout market. They got Andre Drummond, who's younger, who's better than both Blake Griffin and LaMarcus Aldridge, in my opinion, combined. Especially this season with Andre Drummond kind of at a point in his career where he kind of needs a fresh start, playing for the Bright Lights of LA, going for a potential deep playoff run, could rebuild his career, and then in this upcoming offseason, another NBA team potentially can offer him a max contract, and then he'll kind of have a fresh start. This signing was great for the Lakers and also great for Andre Drummond's future and career. This is the Lakers' new look roster after signing Andre Drummond via the buyout market. They have LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Dennis Schroeder, KCP, Montrez, Wesley Matthews, Kyle Kuzma, Caruso, Jared Dudley, Marc Gasol, Markieff Morris, Alfonso McKinney, THT, and then two-way contract players of Kostas Antetokounmpo, Devontae Cacok, and we all know this year they didn't re-sign Damian Jones, and they also waived Quinn Cook, which means they just signed Andre Drummond to be their 14th player. With Jared Dudley also being out for the rest of the season, the Lakers might actually get the disabled player option, which only means one thing: they're able to sign another free agent and another player to help out the roster. Which only means one thing, guys: the Lakers still have potential to even be better. I believe after this signing, this will be the new starting lineup when everybody is healthy. Dennis Schroeder point guard, KCP, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and then Andre Drummond. And then off the bench, Alex Caruso, THT, Kyle Kuzma, Markieff Morris, and then Montrezl Harrell. And then players like Alfonso McKinney, Wesley Matthews, and Marc Gasol are the third string players. And then maybe the Lakers sign somebody like DeMarcus Cousins. There are so many options out there when it comes to the Lakers getting another player, but I believe getting Andre Drummond was a win-win situation, the best case scenario during this year's buyout market for the Lakers. I also have another lineup in mind. It will be the Lakers' closing lineup. It could be Dennis Schroeder, Kyle Kuzma, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Andre Drummond. There's going to be some games where Montrez closes, where he's hot offensively, but Andre Drummond, with his size, his athletic ability, is simply a better all-around player. If there's one area I believe the Lakers can improve on, it's definitely their shot blocking. I still believe getting Andre Drummond helps them on the rim protection, but he's not elite. And maybe going for someone like Dwayne Dedmon wouldn't be a bad idea as their final roster option. Maybe a player like DeMarcus Cousins wouldn't be a bad idea. But the point is, the Lakers, I believe, are not done making moves, and their new look roster is just gonna keep getting better and better. As I'm making this video, LeBron James and Anthony Davis are both still out due to their injuries. Anthony Davis is going to be back in less than 2 weeks, while LeBron is going to be out 4 to 6 weeks, which only means one thing. During this time, Andre Drummond can show the NBA what he's worth, how good he is when he's the main option without LeBron and AD. I want to see some cool pick and rolls with Dennis Schroeder and Andre Drummond, and then maybe a big lineup of Montrez and Drummond on the same floor. Maybe that could work. You never know. Frank Vogel could make something happen. Laker fans out there, I know you guys are very excited to get Andre Drummond. I believe he's going to be a very important piece on why the Lakers win their back-to-back NBA championship. But right now, with the Lakers not having LeBron and Anthony Davis, I believe this will be the starting lineup once Andre Drummond joins. The Lakers have a game tonight as I'm making this video on March 28th, but I believe Drummond will be ready to suit up for the next one. I believe they'll start Dennis Schroeder, KCP shooting guard, Kyle Kuzma, Markieff Morris at the power forward, and then Andre Drummond at the center position. We all know what Andre Drummond is the center. He is the center of the rotation and the playbook. Having players and floor spacers could definitely help the Lakers' offensive system. And honestly, for the first game of the Lakers, I want to see Andre Drummond just drop an amazing stat line. We all know Andre Drummond's potential. He has the ability to drop a 20 and 20 bomb. He's done it on multiple occasions this year on the Cleveland Cavaliers. And honestly, when talking about the Cavaliers, I would have easily chosen Andre Drummond over Jared Allen. The biggest question right now is that if Andre Drummond becomes comfortable with the Lakers, he loves the Lakers, he wants to resign, how much money can the Lakers ultimately offer for him to get another contract? I know for sure the Lakers can offer a minimum, but let's be real. Andre Drummond wants money, and I don't think he's gonna accept that. But ultimately, guys, this wraps up my video today, talking about the Lakers and how they just signed Andre Drummond and talking about their new look roster. What's most important to me is what are your thoughts? What do you think about this signing? Do you believe it was a great move? Are you happy? Are you upset? And what other free agents do you believe the Lakers should target? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!